A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In an unusual twist of political theater, the vice presidential debate featuring J.D. Vance and Tim Walz showcased not just the candidates but the contrasting styles and ideologies that define the current political landscape. Vance, a senator from Ohio and a staunch supporter of Donald Trump, found himself in the unique position of having to reword and sanitize his running mate's often controversial statements while simultaneously trying to present a coherent vision for the future. The debate, held in a relatively cordial atmosphere, was marked by Vance's attempts to translate Trump's erratic rhetoric into something more palatable for the American public. "Well, look what the president has said," Vance began, attempting to clarify Trump's position on climate change, a topic that has been a source of confusion and contention for many. His efforts to defend Trump's policies were evident, even as he faced tough questions from moderators and his opponent alike. Vance's evolution from a critic of Trump to a full-fledged defender was on stark display. He skillfully maneuvered through questions about the former president's controversial actions, including the aftermath of the 2020 election and the events of January 6th. When pressed by Walz about whether Trump lost the election, Vance's lack of a direct answer became a focal point of the debate. Vance's evasiveness was palpable, as he pivoted to unrelated topics, leaving viewers questioning his commitment to democratic principles. Walz, on the other hand, presented a different approach. He was candid, often directly addressing the implications of Trump's actions and policies. His challenge to Vance regarding the legitimacy of the 2020 election was a defining moment, as he labeled Vance's avoidance of the question a damning non-answer. Walz's performance was characterized by a focus on pragmatic solutions and a commitment to addressing pressing issues such as abortion rights, healthcare, and climate change. He emphasized the importance of trusting women and their doctors when it comes to reproductive rights, contrasting Vance's more extreme positions. While Vance often leaned on his polished debating skills, Walz's authenticity and willingness to confront uncomfortable truths resonated with viewers. The debate also highlighted the stark differences in their visions for America. Vance's attempts to sanitize Trump's policies were evident when he shared a personal story about a friend who had an abortion, claiming that Republicans needed to earn the trust of Americans on this sensitive issue. Yet, he simultaneously denied advocating for a national abortion ban, despite his previous statements supporting such measures. Walz, in contrast, framed his arguments around shared values and common ground, seeking to engage voters on a more personal level. As the debate progressed, it became clear that Vance's strategy was not without its pitfalls. His reliance on rehearsed lines from his memoir, Hillbilly Elegy, and his attempts to deflect criticism often came off as disingenuous. In one particularly jarring moment, he delivered a monologue that seemed more suited for a book reading than a political debate, leaving viewers puzzled about his priorities. The lack of fireworks and viral moments typically associated with such debates was notable. Instead, the exchange felt like a reflection of the current political climate, marked by division yet underscored by a desire for civility. Both candidates, while representing different parties and ideologies, managed to engage in a discussion that, at times, seemed more about personal rivalry than substantive policy differences. In the end, the vice presidential debate served as a microcosm of the larger electoral battle. Vance's polished yet evasive style stood in stark contrast to Walz's more direct and relatable approach. As voters prepare to head to the polls, the debate may not have swayed opinions dramatically, but it certainly highlighted the contrasting visions for America's future. The question remains whether Vance's attempts to translate Trump will resonate with the electorate or if Walz's call for accountability and democratic values will prevail. As the campaign continues to unfold, one thing is clear. The stakes are high, and the choices presented to voters have never been more significant. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.